Alright, after a 10-hour ride and then a 5-hour bus shuttle, I finally made it to RAGBRAI. As you can see, all the tents here, mine right here. I guess I just have to rely on Iowa Nice for people not to steal my stuff. So let's go to the expo and get registered in. I signed up for this in January, never got my packet, and I just stood in line for about another 45 minutes. Got my stuff and got into the shirts, or the shorts I should say, and we're good to go for the rest of the expo now. I'm in Iowa doing RAGBRAI. 50 years ago, two guys decided to pick up their bikes, invite some of their friends that were crazy enough to say yes, and they biked across the entire state. And little did they know that they would enjoy it enough to do it again and again. And by the third year, it became known as the Registered Annual's Great Bike Ride Across Iowa, or RAGBRAI. So starting tomorrow, maybe tonight, I'll be dipping my rear tire in the Missouri River, and then throughout the week, ride across the state. And by Saturday, I'll be dipping my front tire in the Mississippi. The way this works is that each day we ride to a different town that we sleep in overnight. We call those towns the overnight towns. And along the way, like every 15 to 20 miles, we stop through little towns or stop through towns. All right. So the ride starts in Sioux City, which is where I'm currently at. So tomorrow we'll go to another other overnight town, which I'm not sure of what it is right now, but I will when I get there tomorrow. So yeah, this is home for the night. I'll show you guys outside. Pretty simple setup. All right, so I made it to the first stop through town, although I wouldn't necessarily call it a town. There seems to be somebody's house, which is pretty cool. I was hoping to get another small bag for my bike so that I could put my phone in there, because right now it's in the back of my shirt and it just doesn't feel safe. But I guess we'll gotta wait for the next stop town. Okay, so I was definitely wrong about that. That was just a house. This is the first stop through town. It's Kingsley. So hopefully I have better luck with the bag here, and I might grab something to eat too, but here it is. Just a few miles later, now we're in the next town, Washita. We're gonna see what they have. It looks like they have a little bit more than what the last town had. I'll let you see. 3, 4. right, just a short leg trip to Quimby. This is the last stop through town of the day before we get to our overnight town, Storm Lake. About 77 miles, almost 2,500 calories later, I made it to Storm Lake, and I have a view right outside my tent. This is home for the night. Except it's not night, and I'm starving, so we're gonna go get food. Day 2, made it to the town of Early. Actually kind of made it here early. It's only 7:30. I woke up around the same time, but I guess I'm getting the groove of things with camp setup and teardown, so that's good. But next stop, or this is the stop through town. I'll see you at the next one. All right, just over an hour later, we made it to the next stop through town of Lakeview. I already got to pet a golden mix of some sort, so that made me super happy. I miss Cooper a lot, and we'll see what they have here. We're moving along a lot faster today. It's only like 50 some miles, but the crowd at the beginning was nowhere near as bad as yesterday. It was real bad yesterday, really tight. Made it to Rita. We have one more stop through town, and then we'll make it to the end town tonight, which I forget the name of it, but yeah, we're almost there. I'm gonna have a banana and some Element. All right, we made it to the camp, overnight camp, super early. It's like not even 12:30. It's 12:27. There's a CrossFit gym supposedly 2 miles away, so we're gonna try and get into that. So I made it to the gym, and I'm loving it. I feel so much better now. I'm supposed to sleep over at an Ames Fitness Center, basically like a YMCA tomorrow night. But tomorrow's also Century Day, so I don't know how my legs are gonna feel or how my body's gonna feel for that matter after 100 miles. So I figured I'd take advantage of this now. All right, today has been awesome. We've really gotten to see the Iowa Nice that everybody talks about. That gym I was at was CrossFit Carroll, and Brian is the owner. I don't remember his last name, but Brian from CrossFit Carroll, thank you very much. If you guys are ever in the Iowa area and need a gym, check it out. He was super nice. Not only did he let me drop in and work out, he let me stay there while he left in between classes. He let me do a class. And then he went above and beyond. He took me to the grocery store so that I could pick stuff up. Then he took me all the way to camp so I could drop it off. And then he took me to his church, which was having a dinner. Thank you very much, Brian. All right, made it back to the tent for the night. Gonna have dinner and just get ready for tomorrow morning. And I'll see you then. Another early start this morning, even earlier. It was 5:45 when I left. I was thinking I was gonna avoid the crowds because today's the Century ride, but here's how that worked out. So, we're 7 miles in. We're already at the first stop through town of Glidden, and I figured I'd get off just to go to the bathroom because the next stop town isn't until mile 33. So, I'll see you then. 8:41, made it to Jefferson. Sounds super nice. Probably the best road so far. That was a long, hard leg to get here. It was like another 25 miles, so it took a while. I'm gonna have my banana now because I'm trying to like parcel out and save things throughout the day. Because again, this is the Century day, so I really want the 100 miles, and I feel like if I save things for later throughout the day, it gives me something to look forward to. So banana now, some water, bathroom, and then we're gonna get going. It is 10:30, which means I'm probably gonna be biking when it's 90 degrees. So that's not great, but we'll get there. This day is definitely gonna be rough. I'm about dead. We did the 100, the full thing. I got the patch somewhere in my tent here. I set up tent, went to go get groceries. I'm eating right now. I'm in a gym, but you guys knew that because I told you yesterday. So the plan is to eat dinner, rest up a little bit, and bench. Funny thing is, there's people like we're literally sleeping in the gym. And I was planning on lifting tomorrow morning before we head out, so I'm probably gonna make some enemies, but oh well. This is why I paid extra money to sleep in the gym on this day, but I'll give you a tour when I'm done eating. Alright, so I just took a shower. I'm gonna be try to be a little quiet because people are sleeping and they're getting ready to sleep, but yeah. I get to sleep in an air-conditioned building. The building is a gym, so I'm super happy. ×2. But my tent is over here. Tomorrow we got like 50 some miles, so it shouldn't be too bad. Today was brutal, so it'll feel like easy work. But catch you guys tomorrow.